Hello and welcome back to Love and Romance Tarot Readings. I'm super excited to get into today's video because today we are doing a special pick a card on a love message from Aphrodite. What does Aphrodite have to say, to you regarding love, what's to come, what's to be aware of, what's going on? Any message that comes through channeled from Aphrodite, I am completely open to. So we're going to get into whatever she wants to channel to you guys. Per usual, my Etsy shop is always linked below if you need your own private tarot reading. But beyond that, we're just going to get into today's reading, a love message from Aphrodite. So for group 1, we have the rose quartz point. For group 2, we have the obsidian point. For group 3, we have the clear quartz point. There's that. And for group 4, we have the citrine point. So per usual, pause the video if you need more times with the piles. If you want to meditate on the piles to make sure you're choosing the best pile or piles that you're being called to. And other than that, we're just going to jump right in. All right, if you chose group 1 with the rose quartz point, this is your reading. This is your special love message from Aphrodite. Whatever she has to say to you regarding your love life, regarding romance, regarding love. So let's just jump right in to the oracle and see the main messages she has for you today. Aphrodite, what does group 1 need to know about their love life? What should they be aware of? What energies are affecting them? What's going on in their love life? Ooh, very interesting already. I knew this was going to be a powerful reading. Well, let's just get into this energy first. So we have sabotage, past life, undecided, and union that came out for you. Sabotage at the bottom of that one, it says messing things up. And then at the bottom of past life, this one says, we've been here before. So I do feel like regarding your love life, there's a past life connection that really can't let you go. Lifetime after lifetime after lifetime, it seems like you run into this person. So this is likely someone you feel very magnetically attracted to. You know, you could end up seeing their name. You could be attracted to things that remind you of them. People that know them could be attracted to you. The way that you meet this person can be very synchronistic in every lifetime, because it's just like, this is an energy that you just can't shake. And it's almost like you guys are like two sides of a magnet, literally just being drawn to each other. I feel like you guys are just meeting again and again and again in these different lifetimes, and it's kind of just like, okay, are we in alignment this lifetime, or can we figure it out this lifetime? And you guys kind of go from there. So we have undecided at the bottom of this one. It says just don't know. And then we have union at the bottom of that one. It says, let's get together. So there's definitely some sort of discrepancy here about getting together with this person, but it's just like, no matter what you do, they keep coming around. Manifested through different people, or manifested, in different lifetimes. Aphrodite, what else can you tell me about group 1's love life? What do they need to know? And I feel like this time, honestly, it's like it's the last time. Like, we're either going to figure this out or we're going to separate. So we have cheating and reunion. Secret lovers at the bottom of cheating. At the bottom of reunion, it says back together again. This person may have chosen another connection over you, and it's like they're just lingering. Now, if you're someone like me who you're like, I just want to know what's coming in, what's new, what's going to happen in the future, what's coming towards me, Aphrodite is clearly saying this is still very much so laced into your energy field. You're going to want to do a cord cutting ritual or have a conversation with this person. Make it clear to this person that you don't want to be involved with them. I'm also tapping into someone's timeline with their person, and you think blocking is enough, but it isn't, because this person takes it as a game. They see it as, oh, he's just mad at me, or she's just mad at me again, but she's gonna get over it like she always does, and we're gonna be back together, so I'm gonna let her block me for a couple of months, and I know that, you know, by the time I reach out again, I'll be unblocked by then. You know, this is temporary. Like, they don't get it. And we have the boredom card, so I feel like it's been hard for you to call new lovers to you. Like, Aphrodite is making it clear, like, this energy is very prevalent and it has to be dealt with directly. You don't always have the luxury of talking to someone. So like I said, doing a cord cutting ritual is just as good. If you can't just make this clear in the 3D, like, you can hang on as much as you want to, but I'm interested and I'm blocking you because I don't want anything to do with you, you know, not benefiting from their attention, or, you know, at least hanging out with them so you can have someone to hold you over, because I feel like ultimately you've been bored. No excitement is what it says at the bottom of this card. And then I'm hearing, can't you see that I'm getting bored, giving you every piece of me? So I feel like you may be giving yourself to this person because it's like they're there and you kind of get worn down. I'm like that with food. Like, when I'm at a restaurant, if I don't get a box, I'm just gonna keep picking and eating at my meal, even though I'm more than full, even though I don't want it anymore, like, because it's in front of me. And that's the energy that I get with you guys. You know, I feel like you've been waiting for new love to come through, but nothing super exciting or polarizing probably honestly has felt as intense as this. But it hasn't been like better. Like, if you're gonna move to the next level, I'm feeling like you guys want better. And Aphrodite is saying we're kind of at a fork in the road here, where you have to really decide, like, okay, are you going to try to make it work with this person? Is this person trying to make it work with you? You know, if they're not giving you a clear answer, like whether or not they want to be with you, or if they're telling you in so many words, essentially, no, I'm not in that place, honestly, it may be best to let them go, because you're going to continue to be bored in this place and you feel stuck because you're not accepting the situation, so that you can then build, you know, and move into a new situation. So we have misaligned that came out. At the bottom of this card, it says different frequency, which is very, very interesting, because I feel like specifically you guys have attracted partners towards you that are of a different frequency. Or this person, it's like, you know, you've gone through an ascension, but they haven't. You know, there's a different frequency here. Let's see. Spirit, what can they look forward to in love? What else is coming toward them? Aphrodite, what else do you have to say here? Yeah, and it's kind of like interesting because, you know, there's a bit of an unknown quality here. We got the Two of Swords in reverse, and then we have the Moon card at the bottom of the deck. We have the Three of Swords, or sorry, not the Three of Swords, the Three of Cups in reverse. In reverse, so that's good. But that's putting an end to a situation in regards to your reading. You know, Three of Cups should be like ultimately a happy time, a time of celebration. But with you guys, I feel like you've been stuck because, you know, you've been kind of sitting with the veil over your eyes and not fully accepting the situation or doing anything about it. It kind of just feels like, and I do this so much, it's my Libra moon, like I have a real problem with indecision. I really do. And a lot of times I feel like if I can just leave something alone long enough, everyone will get the picture and things will just change. But man, I've been here so many times. I definitely relate to this spread because Spirit, you know, has channeled to me like, you know, we got to make it clear. We got to do a cord cutting. We have to officially let it go. You know, we have to make this really official and clear. And I feel like there's a lot of, you know, past built up energy with you guys. And it's funny because we got the Temperance card that stuck straight up in your reading. It's time to balance the situation. I keep seeing the Tower card wanting to pop out too. And I'm getting the Page of Cups that keeps wanting to pop out. So it's like, ooh, at the bottom of the deck, we got the Lovers here. It's not that love can't come towards you. It's not that it's not coming towards you. It's just that we got to clear this energy. Otherwise, it's kind of like you can get to somewhere quicker if there's no fog. And right now, there's hella fog. So it's like, in order for someone to find you, you know, even if they feel, you know, drawn to you, even if the universe is saying, okay, they're ready for a new relationship, if you're still holding on to this old one, it's just like someone trying to get to you from across a field, but the whole field is fog. So they have to take one step at a time, super slow, feel their way through, like, you know, a lot of unnecessary time wasted here. And this is crazy because we got the Knight of Swords and then we have the Knight of Wands. So this is someone coming through with a pretty passionate offer. You know, Aphrodite wants you to know, like, it's not that, you know, people don't find you attractive. It's not that love isn't, you know, something that you get to experience in this lifetime. The underlying energy at the bottom of the deck is the Lovers card. So it's kind of just like not a matter of if, more of a matter of when, that I'm getting for you guys. Aphrodite, what else do you have to say to group one? Oh, wow. Oh my God, there's that Page of Cups that I was seeing. He did come out. I love it. We have the King of Cups and the Queen of Cups. This is a true pair. And honestly, I feel like this is what's waiting for you. But for some of you, you see what's waiting for you reflected in this person, and you would rather make it work with them. Because you can see your person as a King of Cups or a Queen of Cups. You know, you can see that they can be a true pair to you, but I just don't feel like they're choosing to do that. We had the Page of Swords in reverse that came out with these, you know, so that's an energy of them saying, sure, yes, they do have the potential, but are they going to do it? No. And they're not even making really like a minimal effort. And I don't feel like this person is a bad person, this past life person you've been dealing with over lifetimes and lifetimes. I feel like it's just like you guys aren't a match, and that's okay. And, you know, you're going to have things in common with every human you come across. That's what's so cool about Earth. There's so many different souls here from all parts of the universe, and we're all sharing this human experience. So of course, you know, you're going to have plenty that you can bond with them over, but someone not willing to do the work, or someone who hasn't gone through that ascension, someone refusing to say that they even want what you want. Like maybe, you know, having a deep romantic connection isn't something they even want from their life. Like if they're rejecting it this much, that may be the case. You know, or perhaps they just don't see that here. But either way, you know, Queen of Swords, we're going to have to handle this situation. Oh, there's another one that's flipped over. I didn't see before. We're going to have to handle this situation for you guys to move forward. And Aphrodite wants you to know, again, at the bottom of the deck, Three of Cups in reverse. We have to eliminate the situation. So you guys, I would take a week off. If you aren't aware of anyone who has ties to you, still wants you, still is like in your energy field, kind of walking in and out of your life, do a cord cutting ceremony, because you'd be surprised at the people that even just fantasize about you and, you know, get you all, you know, wrapped up in their energy. Because when you constantly, like, when you're trying to manifest an SP, or if someone's constantly fantasizing about you, they just, whatever, this could be someone you know from school, they never even admitted they wanted you, but they just used you as that person, that face that they go to, that figure that they go to. You may have one if you fantasize a lot. You may have someone from a movie that's always like your main character in your fantasies, because that's just the way it is. That is very, very, very common. So even if you don't have any ties to anyone, you better clear this energy real good. Like I said, I would take a week off of social media. I would spend, you know, at least 20 minutes every day meditating on what it is that you want, clearing your energy, doing sound frequency healing, clearing any old energy out of your home, and things like that, because I'm feeling it so strongly here. I would be genuinely shocked, unless you just so happen to pick the wrong pile and you're still here this long in. I would be genuinely shocked if you guys did not actually have someone tied to your energy, because that would be a very powerful fantasy that someone kind of has put you in. But Knight of Swords in reverse, you guys get it by now. We got the Page of Cups, you know, the love offers are there. And it's just like Queen of Swords, you just need to tap into that boss energy to cut out this energy that's trying to tether itself to you, because it's not a part of your story anymore, besides an irritant at this point. So we have Our Lady Guadalupe, the Empress of Protection. I am safe and divinely protected. I am held in love at all times is what this card says. So Spirit doesn't want you to worry. Your guides don't want you to worry. We just need to resolve this. You know, there's no need to, there's no purpose or point to like panic and get all like, you know, paranoid and things like that, because if we handle this, there's nothing to worry about, you know. So it's just like, let's just handle this the way that it needs to be handled and we can easily move on. But like I said, definitely feeling cord cutting and detachment work needed for you guys. We have Queen Esther and Pope Joan. The Morning Star with Queen Esther. This one says, my ego is in service of my soul and I trust my soul's divine timing. So I feel like, you know, everything has been kind of calling you out of this situation, out of this loop into a higher calling and love. And then we have the Pope Joan, the point tip of possibilities. The possibilities are limitless because the soul is limitless, and someone may not have seen themselves as limited, you know, limitless. Like they may have a negative view of themselves and that, you know, negatively affected your situation. So, you know, like they don't see themselves in a relationship. They don't see themselves as lovable. They have a limited view of themselves. So it kind of made it so you can't even have something with them. Let's see. So we have look inside yourself. This one says, examine what is causing you to feel this way. So yeah, Spirit is definitely calling you to take a fine look, an accurate look, and be honest about, okay, I feel lonely or I feel bored. Why? I don't feel fulfilled. Why? Is it because I'm not accepting something? Or is it because someone told me something that I don't want to accept as my reality? Because Spirit is definitely saying like there's many different realities. Aphrodite is saying like you're living in a limitless world right now, and if you what you want is love, I can bring you love, but we got to let this one go. This one says, if you could do anything, what would it be? The answer dwells in your heart, not in your mind, for the heart is the gateway to the soul. We also have time. You're trying too hard. Give it time is what this one says. You may be doing a lot of crazy manifesting at this time, when really what you need to do is clear. Every few full moons, I always do like a collective ritual on my Instagram where I burn our releases for my collective. I light a candle for us on my altar, because everyone forgets that like releasing work. I'll clear and I'll release for you for free during a collective ritual, like if you see it posted on my Instagram. But manifesting, yeah, you're gonna have to pay me for that because I'm really gonna have to put energy. But releasing is just something I'm personally passionate about, and seriously something that people forget. You know, you really can't move forward unless you clear energy out of the way. So that definitely has to happen. So we have friendship. This one says, nurture the bonds of friendship within your relationship and your love life will dramatically improve. So Spirit is saying it's time to get back out there, connect with your friends, and that's definitely going to help you manifest love, help to put you back in a loving energy, help you to connect with people and potentially new connections. And then we have this one. This one says, life is a series of constantly shifting cycles. When we resist change, we resist the natural flow of love and we create unnecessary stress. Go with the flow. You'll be surprised where it leads. So I definitely get an energy here where it's like Aphrodite is saying, we have a plan for you. There is a way to get out of this energy. There is a way to get to a better place now. We don't have to wait. We don't have to be here forever. This is very much so temporary. And if you're feeling lonely and if you're feeling like you've been trapped in a cycle that hasn't been leading you anywhere, Aphrodite is definitely saying we can get out of this cycle. And Aphrodite is supporting you. And Aphrodite is willing to help you. And there's just a lot of love and support and help around you. So let's see what else we get. We have everyone has value. So I feel like an energy of you guys have almost been, you know, kind of beaten down by this situation. Like some of you may have a low self-esteem because you haven't had very much action all of your life, or you haven't had very much action in the last few years. You haven't had action since your last relationship, and you're assuming that, you know, you're not what's in anymore. You're not what's hot anymore. If you're going to get attention, you have to completely change. And really what I'm seeing is you just have to clear your energy and then tap into the energy of friendship. Tap into your spiritual protection and get out of this cycle. We have like attracts like. So I feel like you may even mirror this person's low vibrational energy in a way, you know? If they have this view of themselves that they don't deserve love, you may mirror this energy in the sense that you feel like you only deserve toxic love. So that's all you're attracted to. That's all that does it for you. But it's definitely time to build some new habits. We have possessed self-confidence. So again, Aphrodite is saying like, listen, if you want to glow up, come to me, work with me. You know, we can do some beauty magic. We can get you out of this place. Like if anyone can help you feel confident, it's definitely your girl, Aphrodite. But I feel like, you know, your future, it's going to be built on boundaries. We got the boundaries card. It's going to be built on boundaries. It's going to be built on a new foundation. This energy is very different. And I feel like there's a part of you deep inside that really wants to fully claim this energy and step into it. And it's just a matter of time, really. We have the mud card, but we also have the key. So yeah, you may be feeling a bit lost in the sauce right now. Not that bad, or not that you may not feel the best about yourself. Definitely in the mud, but if you've ever heard the term get it from the mud, like it takes grit, it takes character, it takes persistence, but you can do it. You have a lot more powerful than you know. I don't know why I'm like mixing up my sentences all of a sudden. You're a lot more powerful than you know. And I'm hearing key to the kingdom with this. It's a song, if you've never heard it. But with you guys tapping into this energy, it's like you have exactly the tools needed to get you out of this situation, and that person may not. They're not you. They are someone who, you know, is sharing this human experience like you, but they may not be someone who has like, you know, guides that are as powerful as yours, or I don't know, they're just different in a way, you know? They don't have that connection that you do. But Aphrodite is saying you do have an opportunity to be set free. You have an opportunity for new love, and it's time to fully embrace it. Clear out this energy. Start to make new friends or reconnect with your current friends and get out of this cycle, because you don't have to be here. This person may have to be here because of what they've done or because of what they believe, but you can have more. And you don't deserve to stay stuck where this person is. So yeah, you guys, that is what I have for you. You can always hit me up on Etsy. It is always linked in the description below if you want your own private tarot reading. But that was your reading, and I'll talk to you later. All right, if you chose group 2 with the obsidian point, this is your reading. Aphrodite's special love message to you. Let's see what we get. Let's jump right into some oracle. Aphrodite, what message do you have to give group 2? What do they need to know about their love life? Ooh. I see an energy of you guys getting your power back, and I feel like you have been very stuck for a while. We have renewal as the first card that came out for you. This one at the bottom of this, it says starting over again. So I feel like new love is coming in. Let's see. Ooh. Ooh. Yeah. And that's always how it works out. So we have invitation. Let's hang out is what it says. These are definitely new. Now, let's just get here first, okay? So we do have missing you and we have guilt. So it's up to you what you want to do. I feel like this is something that you maybe don't believe, because we do have the in denial card that came out. But we have investigation and interference that also came out. So don't doubt this person, how much they care for you. There is someone that is still stuck on you, that is missing you, that if you allow them to, will mess up your current situation and this new love coming in for you. So it's important that you nip this right in the bud, address it when you can. If this is someone you're just kind of like, you know, friends with benefits with at this time, whatever that means, if you're someone who's like just dealing with someone, but it isn't super serious, you know, once this new love comes through, you got to cut this one off at the root, because they're going to start to feel like, oh, I miss you. I want your attention. I miss your energy. I miss hanging out with you. I miss you giving me all of you. And when you're not doing that anymore, they're going to try to get in your way. And if you allow them, they will really mess some things up for you. Missing you at the bottom of this one, it says longing for your touch. At the bottom of guilt, it says things I've done. So I feel like this person is finally admitting like the things that they did that negatively affected the situation, or I feel like this person is coming in and they're admitting like, okay, I didn't take advantage of the opportunity when I had the opportunity to. I said that I was cool with friends with benefits, and now you're walking into a situation with someone who's kind of offering you everything that you seem to want right up front, like right now. And now they're like, I want you, but we have misaligned. So different frequency is what it says at the bottom of that card. I feel like you and this person were never fully on the same page, but either you got comfortable with the dynamic or you just accepted it as it was and just kind of like started to go with the flow. But now, you know, that this person can really see like, no, you're moving on. Like you got other options and you're about to proceed with them. Now, all of a sudden it's like, they're trying to hurry up and, you know, fix something. And this is why you need to nip it in the bud, because the energy that's coming through is renewal. This is a new relationship. This is not a new F-buddy that's got a little more, like 1 or 2 more. This is someone who is offering you an actual relationship. They're going to invite you out. They're going to want to date you. Like, this is someone coming in serious. And interference, moving in on your territory, is what it says at the bottom of that card. And it's because they're watching. They can see, like, I feel like first they feel it energetically. They can see that, you know, you've started to not subtweet them or not sub them as much on whatever platforms you use. They can see that your content, it seems like you're happy. It seems like you're enjoying your life and you're content without them. So that already kind of like, made them feel the way a little bit, feel like, okay, you're actually getting in a different energy. Actually seeming like you're about to move on with your life, but I'm not going to jump to conclusions. And then I don't know what it is for them. It could be like, especially if you guys have a soul tie, if you've been intimate with each other, physically intimate with each other, or around each other a lot, they're going to feel this energy. They're going to be able to tell when someone's encroaching on their territory, taking you out, you know. They're going to feel when your heart starts to go elsewhere. So we have investigation. Who are you? Is what it says at the bottom of this card. And that's the energy exactly that I get from them. It's like, who are you? Who's this guy? Who's this person in your face? Who's this girl? You know, they're like shook. And then we have irresponsibility and in denial. So denying feelings at the bottom and in denial. I feel like that's definitely their energy too. But I got that energy for you guys first, where you're like, they don't like me that much. They're not going to really care. I move on into something. They're a player, or this is how they like to live their life. They're going to be totally fine. They're going to move on and they're just going to be like off with the next person. But you'd be surprised. You would be surprised. And then we have irresponsibility. Zero reliability is what it says at the bottom of the card. So this is someone you couldn't rely on. And honestly, I feel like they may have some like unresolved relationship trauma, not trauma, but just like baggage that they haven't resolved, because we got the lack-minded card at the bottom of the deck. At the bottom of the card, it says don't have enough. And I feel like this is how this person feels about themselves. Like they don't feel like there's any point to really going in to try to actually have a relationship with someone and build a relationship, build something serious, or at least something close, but unique to you two. Not everyone wants a conventional relationship, but they were resistant to taking things to that next level. Definitely because I feel like, you know, some old relationship baggage, like, you know, why would I open up to someone new? It's not going to work out. You know, they're kind of just lack-minded. So yeah, this is a very stubborn energy. And now that's funny. Because justice is, again, that duality kind of energy, that two energy, and Spirit's kind of saying checkmate with this one. Two of Wands in reverse. I feel like this person has been very stubborn, and I feel like you've been more than patient for the situation to get better, for them to offer you more. And now it's like with this Justice card here, Spirit's like, I'm going to put something in your life because that's what you've been asking for. Is that the 10 of... Yes, it is. 10 of Pentacles. I love the 10 of Pentacles. More than the 10 of Cups even, because it's just like that full family picture. It's the couple, but it's also the long-term stability. So 10 of Pentacles is really, really good energy. This is what's coming into your life. And this is what we're walking away from. Someone who, Two of Wands. So with this energy, basically what that Two of Wands is in reverse, this is someone refusing to make any decision. They're stuck between two decisions, so they just don't do anything. And that was their energy. But Spirit has felt your call to have something more or something better for you. And that's being sent because there's no sense in you waiting anymore. There's no reason why you should be disappointed right now with this Four of Cups. We all have baggage and things that we need to work on. But with you, even though, of course, like I said, we all have baggage and things to work on, I feel like you're ready for the most part. Yeah, this is someone who has done the work. Eight of Pentacles. This is someone who's done the work. This is someone who's grown to a good extent to where there's more than one person, honestly, that's that you're in alignment at this point. Alignment with at this point. Seven of Pentacles in the Hierophant in reverse. Yeah, to some degree, I do feel like you were really patient with this person, but I also feel like it's just kind of like, I don't know, I feel like an energy of you guys not taking this situation that seriously. Two of Pentacles in reverse is almost like an energy of, I know something else is going to come, so I'm just going to hang out with this person in the meantime. But I feel like being around them has weighed down your energy. We got the 10 of Wands. I feel like being around them just in general has weighed down your energy versus like blocked you from new love. I see this person trying to interfere once new love comes in, but I don't see you guys super, super attached to this person. It's more just like, you know, I'm waiting for new love to come through. Six of Swords at the bottom of the deck. So funny how your reading is coming out because I just see the surrender, like the, okay, whatever. If this is what it is, if this is what you're saying is all that you can offer me, like, all right. Ooh. So we have the soulmate card. Your soulmate is already with you in spirit. Believe this and they will manifest physically. I love that energy because that's confirmation. Like I said, they can feel, you know, your attention kind of leaving them. We have balance. Ooh, we have only time will tell. So I feel like you guys are in for a surprise moving forward with this person. I feel like things are about to get juicy. We have balance though. Love is not always about agreeing just for the sake of it. A great relationship is one that both supports and challenges. And then we have freedom. There is nothing stopping you. The path is clear if you want it to be. So Spirit is saying, hey, there's an opportunity coming in for you to be completely set free from this person if you want to be. But I feel like surprisingly, like I feel like you would be surprised at how attached you are to them though. Even though I don't feel like you will completely squander a new opportunity coming through, and I feel like you're pretty chill, tapping into the energy, like once new love is here and to see this person fight for you, I feel like that is going to trigger something in you because you're seeing a new side of them, and this is still someone that you do like and someone that you've kind of built with. So to see them in this super masculine energy where they're really trying to like keep you is like, you don't know if you can trust it, but it's still kind of like, this is different. Like almost like, I don't know how to feel, like this is different. I've never really gotten this from them. You know, it can definitely make you second guess. So we have the Power card. This one says you instinctively know what is right for you and you have the power to say no or to walk away at any time. And then this one says, acceptance is the key to inner peace. At times we must accept that things are as they are. There's no point to try to change what is beyond our control. So tapping in here, I feel like you've already reached that point where you're like, I can't force this person to want to be with me. I can't force them to want more with me. because I feel like they do like you, but it's just giving me personally, it feels like friend vibes. Like it feels like friendship energy. Feels like someone that you're cool with, but like someone who's not exactly the best candidate for like forever. Interesting. Aphrodite, what other messages do you have for group 2? Yeah, again, that's coming up, the surveillance card. I'm telling you, you'd be surprised. This person, and it's funny because we got the study card that came up too, and I was trying to figure out what that card was talking about. But this person watches you a lot. They pay attention to every detail about you. They can feel when you're walking away. They can feel when you're like tired of them. They pick up on your energy a lot. Very, very detail oriented. We have the study card. They've been studying you, and I feel like they just know. They can feel it in their soul and their spirit, like how you're feeling. This person is very, I don't feel like they're necessarily an empath, but someone who can really, really, really feel what you're feeling. And we have the confidence card. And options. Surprisingly, I feel like the confidence energy is talking about them. I know that you guys have options, and you know, Spirit is saying, listen, there's another opportunity coming through, and it's going to challenge you, challenge what you've been asking for, because like I said, once you see this person fighting for you, it's going to make you feel away a little bit. But with this confidence card, it just feels a little bit, it feels a little bit manipulative, but I don't feel like this person is manipulative. I feel like they're just trying to keep you jealous is a much better way to describe it. At the bottom of the deck, we got the soulmate card. So again, the soulmate words being thrown around. We got it from this deck right here, and now we're getting it from this deck showing up. So I do feel like there's a soulmate coming through, and ooh, this person that you're dealing with as well could be a soulmate. And that's the thing, we have multiple soulmates, but if someone's not willing to move forward, if someone's not where you are in life, it could be right person, wrong time, and then, you know, Spirit will put in another person in your path. We have sunshine and movement, which I love for you guys, because that lets me know things are going to be getting better for you guys. That lets me know things are going to be kind of heating up and getting a bit more exciting. So if you've been feeling like stuck and stagnant for a while, there is going to be some movement, and things are going to get generally better. Like as the warmer months heat up, I feel like your love life is really going to kind of pop off a little bit. Fun summer for you guys. We have the success card too. So I feel like you've been manifesting as best as you can, but regardless, I feel like this person is going to be in the picture for a while. Like I'm just feeling their energy. We have the distance card here, and I feel like you guys may spend the summer, spring, summer, like away from each other, detached, not talking to each other, like doing your own thing. But this person at some point, they're going to come back in the picture. Like I don't feel like it's over with you guys. So unless you choose it to be, like unless you decide, no, I'm in a new relationship. Oh, that's funny. We got the King of Cups at the top of the tarot. Unless you decide, I got this King of Cups offer that came in, they're offering me a 10 of Pentacles. This is what's fair for me with that Justice card. 8 of Pentacles, I've been working on myself and I'm through with this. I'm not going to deal with this back and forth. I'm just not going to choose anything energy. Unless you say like, unless you commit to someone over the summer, which you'll have options. I feel like multiple options. I'm getting 7 of Cups energy, which would be what the options card would represent. Like you have multiple options. If you decide, like, I don't know, something happens, you just feel like, no, I'm not gonna, you know, say yes to anyone, then you'll kind of be able to decide, like, if you want to give things a go with them again. Because I'm feeling like there's someone who will wait. They'll wait for you. But it's like, okay, well, why do you, I don't know. It's tricky. It's so tricky with this person because I feel like they're not changing though. They're waiting for you to basically change and accept them for who and what they are. We have the Lala card, the saint of spoken words. Every word I say becomes a prayer. I am the author of my own story. I can't talk today. Which is funny because I was getting that energy where it's like you've manifested this, you've manifested this, you've manifested this, but I don't feel like you guys have been physically manifesting, doing candle magic, doing all these rituals and spells and things like that. I feel like you may have chilled out on, you know, spell work and manifesting for a while. You got tired of it, or you just felt like it wasn't the time to do so. But the thing, like, words are spells, you know. It's like the things that you've said, this relationship isn't working, even when talking with yourself. The universe, spirit is always listening. And Aphrodite, you've gotten her attention, and she's like, okay, you're saying that's not working, well, how about this one? How about this one? How about this one? Like, giving you multiple options. You know, the universe is really going to bat for you. Universe really wants the best for you, really wants to see you happy, and there's an opportunity for happiness here. We got Saint Bridget with Our Lady of Exalted Light. I give endlessly because the light is without end. My soul is all I need, is what it says at the bottom of that one. So I definitely get an energy here. Fine, I'll take all of them. I wasn't going to, but I'll take all of them. Dang, what was I just saying? Light is all I need. No, it says my soul is all I need. I was getting an energy, I do believe, of you kind of like attracting different offers to you because you are that light and you've done that work. We have Sarah Lakali, the queen of the outsiders. I have arrived. I am where I will always be in love. Yeah, so the universe is saying, like, your story is different than this person. They may not have the opportunities that you have because of where they are, and the work that they've done just doesn't match up. Didn't we get the different frequencies energy with you guys? I feel like we did. Yeah, misaligned at the bottom of the card. It said different frequency. The cosmic egg, the divine feminine. I hold the universe within me. I am the force of ever expanding love. Love, 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 love keeps coming up for you. Very, very strong, powerful, magnetic love. You've attracted love to you. Like I said, I don't feel like you did all this work to manifest it. It's just something that's naturally in alignment with you because of the work that you've previously put in through other experiences and this one. And then we have Aridni. I don't know how to pronounce that. Arya, and then Dione. The mistress of Labyrinth. My soul knows the way, and the only way out is through. Yeah, and this person, whereas they check out, that's that different frequency. Like, you guys just don't resonate. When things get hard, I feel like you push through, very persistent, very diligent, will put in the work. Like, you'll keep going and going and going and going. That's just how you are. It's just in your spirit. That's just how you're built, you know? And this person, I feel like they checked out. They checked out, and they check out frequently. And then lastly, we have Freya, the goddess of discernment. I spend my time wisely. I only say yes when it's a holy hell yes. So Spirit is saying there's going to be an opportunity here of love. And it's going to be a holy hell yes. It's going to be something that really makes you feel like, yeah, this is what I want. This is what's good for me. This makes sense. You know, this is an opportunity. And I feel like it's multiple. Like, your dating life is about to heat up. I would say 3. But just to keep it safe, I'll say definitely 2 options, but I feel like 3+. I feel like a lot of options coming towards you guys. And love. So we have, what do you need to release? With the waning moon, I knew this was going to come up. Bring love into the situation with the new moon in Aquarius. I feel like that's just about being empathetic, but also knowing that you deserve love. And we have the new moon in Scorpio. Work through your fears. So you may feel like if you let go of this person, you won't have another opportunity, or if you let go of them, you know, nothing's going to happen for you, but that just simply isn't true. And yeah, you guys, that is Aphrodite's message to you. If you need your own private tarot reading, you can always hit me up on Etsy. That is where I do private tarot readings. But other than that, that was your spread today, and I'll talk to you later. All right, if you chose group 3 with the clear quartz, this is your reading. A special love message today to you from Aphrodite. Let's get right into it. See what she has to say to you. Aphrodite, please come to today's reading. Tell me what group 3 has coming up, what they need to know. Bless you. My cat's sneezing. Ooh, there's a couple things going on for you guys. Interesting. Wow. You know, tapping into this energy, let's just start with this and clear it out of the way, because for you guys, we got a couple people coming in for you already. So we have stuck in the past struggles and addictions that came out for you. Stuck in the past, stuck on the last one is what it says at the bottom of that card. So I do feel like there is someone who still kind of, this is interesting. It's almost like someone kind of sees you as when you were younger. Like maybe you knew this person from school, or like when you were younger, this could be a childhood friend. This is someone who's stuck in the past, like the past version of you. So it's hard for you to get along with this person anymore because they see you as who you were before you went through your ascension or your growth spurt. This person definitely has their own struggles, their own addictions, just can't let go is what it says at the bottom of addictions. So they could be someone who drinks a lot, smokes a lot, does, you know, whatever they do, whatever their vice is. Like this is definitely an energy of someone who has vices though. An energy of someone who definitely leans on escapism in order to cope with whatever they have going on. This is too hard is what it says at the bottom of struggles. So in fairness, I do feel like this person, like something happened to them as a kid. And I don't feel like they've taken full responsibility of that. I feel like they're kind of stuck in that time as well. You know, stuck in the past time, like they didn't get the best start in life, but it's like they're choosing every day to live a mediocre life just because they didn't have a fair start. Just because they didn't grow up in the Kardashian household, they don't try at, you know, being anything for themselves because they didn't grow up in a rich household and get all the options and, you know, whatever that they did. They're not even trying to be better, trying to get help, go to therapy, you know, for whatever they've been through. So they kind of just are stuck there. And I feel like there's a level of guilt, like you wanted to kind of help this person. At the bottom of the card, it says things I've done. So I feel like this person has guilt as well for not taking advantage of the relationship when they had the opportunity to. But the guilt definitely goes both ways. There's someone that you had to let go of that, you know, I feel like you've tried this with multiple people. You have tried to work it out with multiple people who are stuck in the past and haven't changed. Like people who maybe didn't have the best, you know, set of circumstances, growing up, but they just kind of stayed there. Or they've been unlucky in love, so they just kind of stayed there. Now, with all that being said, like I said, there's multiple people coming through for you as well. Well, I see one person so far, besides this first person, who has secret feelings. At the bottom of this card, it says keeping it inside. And with this person, I feel like they made it clear how they felt about you. I don't feel like this is what the secret feelings is talking about at all. This definitely feels like another energy. I feel like they made it clear that they had feelings for you, but they also reverted back to, but I have problems and things like that, but I'm effed up, you know, like I feel like they would say things like that. I don't feel like it's that they didn't tell you that they were interested. I feel like that person, their thing was they told you that they just wouldn't move forward or couldn't move forward from what they've been through, or that they were messed up, yet they didn't put in any work to, you know, get any help. And I feel like you tried to help them, but they just, you know, taking on someone's as a responsibility is a lot, you know. So I feel like, you know, that situation kind of ended, and there's this new person that has feelings on you. This person is either watching you through social media or you work with them. Those are the two ways that one's coming through. So there's two people so far, and then we have this one. We have unconditional. I don't feel like this is a person. I feel like this is an energy that is building and building and building in your life. We have the being bold card. Like I feel like you've been getting more free, trying to really tap into who you are. You're like your innermost self, trying to be bold, trying to be fearless, trying to show the world who you really are, like trying to open yourself up and be authentic and be confident. Like I feel like you've had a glow up, or you've really been working on your confidence. Speaking my mind is what it says at the bottom of being bold, and that may be what ended the first relationship in the first place. And like I said, they're stuck on that version of you, that older version of you, when you were naive, you didn't say as much, or when you just didn't want to ruin anything, you didn't know, you didn't find your voice yet. And they're kind of stuck on that as if that is who, you know, you are today. So when it comes to moving forward, they're having a hard time being able to do that. And then we have unconditional, just the way you are. So I feel like you being bold and being authentic, committing to who you want to be moving forward, and that new version of yourself is what's attracting this unconditional love, someone who's in alignment with you now. And I feel like to a degree, you may have been like someone who's like, oh, I'm an empath, or you may have been someone who's like, I feel everyone's feelings, you know, I'm a hopeless romantic, you know, to the point where you just ended up in sticky situation after sticky situation, and now you're just like, I have to have boundaries up. I can't afford to be an empath and feeling everyone else's feelings because I have goals that I want to complete in my life. How am I going to complete those if I walk into a room and someone's energy is off? And because I'm claiming that I'm an empath and I feel everyone's feelings, now I'm all thrown off and I can't do what I want to do. You know, being an empath is not a good thing like people think, because if you are choosing to allow your energy to be affected, you don't practice any spiritual protection, you don't make any effort to close your energy off to where it can't just be affected by any old body walking by in the street. Sure, it's cool to be able to feel what people are feeling and be able to resonate with people on another level, and when you can support someone, like, you know, those are like the most special moments. Healing can happen anywhere. Healing can happen in the restroom at a club, you know what I mean? Yeah, no, being an empath is not really the wave, especially in today's day when there's so many different things begging for your attention and energy, and people, narcissists, like, they love empaths, they love you. So I feel like you guys have learned to put up some boundaries for sure. And then we have the boredom card. No excitement is what it says at the bottom of that card. So let's get some tarot and see what Aphrodite can tell us is coming up next. Like I said, I feel this unconditional energy coming in where someone is able to truly love you unconditionally. Ooh. We got the Ten of Pentacles and the Wheel of Fortune as I cut the deck. Lovely. You love to see it. That's a really good energy. I do feel like the wheel is turning for you guys, and I feel like, you know, it's because you've given it a spin. You've shifted your energy. You put in that work to create the shift required to attract something new and different and better to you. Yeah, no tears left to cry. Wow, I love it, you guys. You're walking away. The Four of Cups in reverse underneath that as well. Four of Cups in reverse, Five of Cups in reverse, and then we have the Eight of Cups here. So there's definitely an energy here of no tears left to cry. And the kicker is Three of Wands. You expect things to get better genuinely because you know you're a good person and you know that you're deserving, and you're not going to settle for the okie doke. You're not going to settle for glass half empty. Like, you want a full freaking cup, and I don't see that you guys are gonna stop until you get that. There is no one that's gonna make you settle down. Got the Four of Swords at the bottom of the deck, unless they are offering you everything and more. Otherwise, it's just not worth it. Otherwise, there's other things that you can invest your energy into at this time. Like, you have goals and dreams you're trying to work on. And we have the Hanged One in reverse and the Nine of Swords, Eight of Swords. So there's definitely an energy here of someone had an opportunity to be set free with you and they chose not to. You have to surrender to healing. They would rather be blindfolded with all these swords around them. Like, sure, you didn't have the best, this is not the best set of circumstances, but you can shimmy out of those ropes, take the freaking blindfold off and move accordingly. This isn't to say that you know, life is easy, but you have to step up and you have to show up for yourself. And this person's looking like, you know, they just refuse to do it. They can't do it. And everyone has their own journey, you know, so there's no point in trying to be like, oh, this person is weak. They refuse, Like, there's no need to kick a dog while it's down, but you kind of got to accept the situation for what it is. We got the Six of Cups here, so the universe is ready to bless your life. But I feel like a little bit of a reminiscing energy with you guys as well. And it's like at the end of the movie, especially all the Marvel movies, like you stay to watch the ending credits because there's going to be a snapshot of the future to come. And I feel like that's where you guys are. You can feel the future so close to you. You can feel like things are quiet, too quiet, like something's going to change soon, something's about to happen. But you're also like fresh off that movie, so it's still, you know, you still feel that. You still feel attached to it. So it's a complicated energy that you're in, but Aphrodite is definitely saying there's other options coming through Oh, we got the Fool and the Three of Cups. Ow. This is like some party energy. This is really fun. Three of Cups in its natural energy is a really hopeful, exciting, merriment type of energy. Like this is an energy of celebration, like wedding type of energy, hanging out with your friends, but a new beginning. So I see you guys getting new friends and new opportunities coming towards you. That'll be exciting. Celebration, new beginnings with that Fool card, a whole new world, a new start here. And it's definitely well-deserved. I think the Knight of Cups was trying to come out, but then all those other cards fell out. So if it really wants to come out, it'll come out again. But Knight of Cups energy is basically a love offer. Strength card in reverse. And Aphrodite is saying, you know, don't expect this to be easy. Even though it's exciting to be moving into a new space where you're... yeah, Queen of Swords. Even though it's exciting to move into a new space and you know, have all these new beginnings happening, it could still be very, very bittersweet, you know? Very bittersweet. Like by the end of the movie, it's bittersweet. That's always, always, always the feeling, at least that I have. After I leave the movies, it's always bittersweet. Like, you know, the drama in the movie like really caught your attention, had you shook. And by the end of the movie, something happens that kind of makes it all worth it. And it's still like, dang, I'm mad. One of my favorite characters, you know, got sliced and diced. But it was somewhat of a happy ending. So bittersweet. And that's how I feel with you guys. Queen of Swords, Strength in reverse. This isn't easy for you. And I feel like this person, that's kind of what they pull on. Like, they're like, you know, you're not saying that it's not hard. You're not saying that what you've gone through isn't a lot to this person of the past, feeling all of this guilt, stuck in the past with these addictions. You're not saying that, you know, it's easy to deal with, but you are saying like, you know, that doesn't mean that we just don't show up though. You can't just not show up just because it's hard, you know? And it's kind of like they leave it at that excuse and they kind of just stay there. They're like, it's hard. And then they kind of just sit there with that. And you're like, okay, but you know, we still got to move forward for our sake. And I just feel like they couldn't do that. So we have Mile Shan, the Princess of Mercy. This one says, giving is receiving. The energy of the universe is merciful. So I feel like wherever you can help this person, go ahead and help them. But I do not feel like, you know, it's fair to you to stay with them and to be with them. But I do feel like to some degree, you did kind of take responsibility for their problems. And that's why you have this guilt, because you bit off more than you can chew. So Spirit is saying, you know, if you did promise them something, or you do have something that you can give to them, you know, go ahead and give it if you have it. But if it's too much for you, if it's going to get in your way of, you know, you being able to be successful, you just simply can't afford it. We have Margaret Port, the mystic of divine love. Love is divine. I am nothing except love. And then we have Sarada Devi, the divine mother. Unconditional love exists within me. The presence of love is the absence of judgment. So Spirit is saying, you know, don't get in your bag and start treating this person bad, even if they treat you bad. Understand, like, this is who they are. You know, someone in this frequency, yeah, they're going to be mean, regardless of if they love you or not. They're going to be mean or treat you unfairly, not give you the best, you know, that they can. It's going to feel unfulfilling, but you have to, like, you can't remember and accept, okay, this person is in a low frequency, they're struggling with things, and then not, you know, understand that that means that you may get hurt if you continue to be around them. You kind of just have to say, okay, I can see that they're going through it. I can see that they don't have very much to offer me. I can see that, oh, one of these flipped. A couple of them flipped. No, just one. I can see that, you know, they're hurting, and you have to kind of take that as it is and kind of just move out of the way, to be honest. So we have the Truce card. I feel like you guys are going to have one last conversation, and honestly, I feel like it's going to end where it always kind of ends. We have truce and stability. you know, I feel like it's like, okay, we're going to back away slowly from this relationship. At the same time, you've told me for months or years, you know, however long you've dealt with them, that you didn't have anything else to offer me. And I've been trying to be here and be patient with you and give you what I can. But fine, truce. I can let go of this relationship because I do have a new one entering my life. And a relationship offering you stability. And I don't feel like this person is fully okay with that. But I feel like as amicably as you can leave this relationship is the way that you should. Yeah, we have the detachment card, like not creating further, you know, issues or resentments or anything, but just trying to kind of really just get out of the situation. Separation, challenges, and ocean. This person may be a water sign. There's a lot of water sign energy that came up for you. Quite a few cards with cups and water on them. But we have the ocean card, so I feel like you guys are going deeper. That definitely represents like deepening of connections with everything that you've learned, and separation. What I can say is Aphrodite is definitely saying that there is a cycle in your life that is closing, and there is a cycle in your life that is beginning. Failure and abundance. Yeah. And I feel that. I feel that with the guilt. At the bottom of failure, it says, I understand that a mistake is only an opportunity to learn. So there is, you know, lessons that you can take away from the situation. And I think that the initial mistake was just biting off more than you can chew. Trying to help this person when, you know, your better judgment told you not to, or that it may be too much. And then the abundance card, I am a limitless being and I can manifest whatever I desire in this physical reality. And you've definitely done that with what's coming in. So cycles closing and beginning for you guys is what I'm seeing. The last card we have from this deck is Pride. I love myself and I see myself in everyone is what it says at the bottom of that one. So there's definitely like an energy of being gentle and bowing out gracefully. Not rubbing it in their face that you have someone new, but just, you know, kind of leaving them where they are and moving on with your life. And it's just, it's bittersweet. We have the Freedom card. This card has came out for every single pile, I'm pretty sure, today so far. There is nothing stopping you. The path is clear if you want it to be. So if you want to let go, there will be an opportunity for you to let go, because Aphrodite is definitely saying there's a new person coming in. And we got the forgiveness card that came up, and beyond just forgiveness and in general being good, I do feel like you being in a space of forgiveness when you enter this new relationship will also set your new relationship on the best possible path, because you're not coming in with resentments that don't belong to this person. This one says, stop focusing your energy on past events, for life is too precious to waste. You can create your reality by what you think, dream, and imagine. So there's definitely an energy here of moving forward, creating a new reality, and forgiving the past for your sake, really. And then this one says, if you could do anything, what would it be? The answer dwells in your heart, not only in your mind, for the heart is the gateway to the soul. And ultimately what I can see without question is you have love for this person. You care about this person. We didn't even really tap in. I guess nothing really came up about that. The secret feelings, I feel like they're going to be I feel like their energy is going to be overrode by the unconditional energy. Like the person coming in, offering you like a serious relationship. Whoever has secret feelings and the crush on you, I feel like it'll come up after you're in a relationship, as it always seems to do, right? As soon as you get in a relationship, all of a sudden, these people coming out the woodwork like, oh, I got feelings for you. Like, why are you saying this right now? Why are you even saying this right now? Because you see I'm in a relationship. Like, what does that do for anyone? Nothing. But, like I said, only really this reading focused on the person of the past, and then the new energy coming in with the unconditional. So whoever has secret feelings for you, Chad, they might as well keep their feelings a secret, because it didn't really come up as impacting you. So We have find ways to fill your cup. Be self-full. Follow your heart and always trust your intuition. Go deep within, find your triggers, and address them one by one. Self-healing is the best healing. Only then can you offer the best version of yourself, absolutely. And I feel like that's what's fair to you and fair to this new person, because they feel really good. I mean, unconditional love is nothing to sneeze at. That's definitely something worthwhile. So you don't want to make them pay for the mistakes of other people or the mistakes of yourself, you know, going into relationships and having to learn, you know, not to take on too much. So yeah, you guys, that is what I have for you. You already know my Etsy is always linked in the description below. If you want a private tarot reading, you can reach me there. But that is what I have for you today, Group 3, your special love message from Aphrodite, and I'll talk to you soon. All right, if you chose Group 4 with the citrine, this is your reading, a special love message from Aphrodite to you. We're going to get into what she has to say about love, romance, your love life, all of that. So let's see what comes up. Let's get right into the oracle. Aphrodite, please come through today. Let us know what Group 4 needs to know about their love life, about their current situation, what's coming, what should they be aware of. For Group 4, I'm feeling like something is coming through that's been long awaited, and it is feeling good. Aphrodite, what is your message for Group 4? What do you have to say to Group 4? Ooh. Well, what I can say is that you're naturally attracting something pretty good. Wow. Yeah, what I can say is every single group got the guilt card. That's crazy. What I can say, and it feels almost like a collective energy at this point, like we're all kind of moving on and leveling up, and there's some guilt. But what I can say is there's really good things coming into your life, Group 4. Let's start there. Let's start with the good part. We have end all be all, dreams and excitement. You're in my dreams makes me feel like the next person that you're going to be in a relationship with, you've been dreaming with them or spending time with them in the dream space and other dimensions in the 5D. A lot of crown chakra activity, third eye activity. And then we have end all be all, happy with you. Tapping into this energy, I feel like you guys are about to meet your life partner. I feel like you're about to settle down with your life partner. It's a really exciting time too. At the bottom of this card, it says, got my attention. At the bottom of excitement, which is funny because this feels very different. There's no way you can miss this, but you know, I feel like you guys have been through it. We got the drama card that came out for you. This one says, it's always something. And then we had twin flame and drained. So I feel like you've been in a twin flame connection and dealing with that for a while. And surprisingly, unless you haven't talked to that person in a while and they're coming back and you're finally about to be with them after they've gone through some serious growth and transformation, for me, this felt new and it felt like someone you have never met. So unless they've done a 180, they're not going to come through as someone who's new. At the bottom of twin flame, it says triggering growth. At the bottom of drained, it says no energy left. So I feel like you've been through a twin flame connection, and it definitely put you through the ringer. It was a lot for you, a lot to deal with, a lot for you to handle. And everything is kind of worth it now. But at the same time, I do still feel that you're attached to the past. And I do feel like it's the anger of what you've been through. Sometimes I can't help it, is what it says at the bottom of that one. And that's definitely feeling very spot on for you guys, where it's like you're not going out of your way to stir and muster and think of the past and to stay stuck on it. It's just something that naturally kind of comes to your mind here and there, and you get upset at the fact that you're even still thinking about this stuff, you know, like this is upsetting to me to think about this. I don't want to think about this, spirit, you know. And you know, definitely picking up on that in this spread. We have stuck in the past. So I do feel that some clearing would be really good for you and necessary at this time. Stuck on the last one is what it says, especially since you're about to move into a new cycle with someone else. But then there's this guilt here, things I've done at the bottom of that card. That could be guilt on your end. That could be guilt on someone else's end that you've dealt with. Guilt on the person's end who, I wanted to say take advantage, but guilt on the end of the person who didn't see what they had in front of them and wasted the opportunity with you. Aphrodite, what is coming for group 4? What do they need to be aware of? What is your message for them? God. Yeah, we have the Empress card, and you know, you got to know when to hold and when to fold, and this is definitely one of the times to hold. 4 of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck here, and we got the Empress here. This is you, and this is them. You know, Sun in reverse, King of Cups in reverse, someone who didn't show up. You know what I mean by show up? Like someone who didn't show up and stand in their strength with the opportunity. Someone who took advantage of you when you were naive. Someone who didn't realize what they had at the time, and now they're left with nothing, essentially. But we have the Empress, you know? I feel like they're stuck in the past. I feel like they're stuck in time. Like, I don't feel like they've gone through very much growth. Like I said, like, there may be, like, one of you watching, like, and your situation is that this is a twin flame coming back that has gone through this crazy growth. Because if they're coming back on the same BS, that's just them trying to grab you before you officially are, you know, settled down, married, or in a life partnership with your end-all, be-all. But we have the Empress and the King of Cups in reverse, Sun in reverse. These are 2 very clear, different spaces as far as consciousness is concerned. You guys are in very different energies. We got the 4 of Cups. So things have been pretty slow and boring, honestly, for you lately. I definitely feel like you're ready. You've been kind of like, okay, trying to get messages like, what's my next adventure? Like, things have been so just quiet for you lately. And honestly, the energy I feel with that is it could be outside of your control. Like, it could have something to do with the, you know, circumstances. Like, people are getting back to work now and things like that, and things I feel like are really close to normal. But Spirit may not have literally been able to get you and your next partner in the same space any sooner. So this could be something that didn't really have to do. I know a lot of times, especially when you get on a spiritual path, we start to feel like if something's not popping off or going, you know, well, then it's our fault. Like, it's because we got more work to do, when really it may be something outside of your control, especially if you feel like. That's why it's important to meditate and tap into your innermost self, because you'll feel in your heart and spirit when it's time for you to move and when it's time for you to just kind of chill and wait. Yeah, 10 of Wands in reverse and the Hierophant in reverse. Oh, they are coming back. Death card in reverse. 9 of Pentacles. They're trying to make you an offer. They're trying to make you an offer that's actually pretty good, to be honest. Like, I feel like they're like kind of scared straight. Because 9 of Pentacles is a pretty good offer. Death card in reverse. So it'll be up to you what you want to do. But 10 of Wands in reverse and the Hierophant in reverse, I don't feel like the bulk of the work or whatever was standing between you and your next relationship, I don't really feel like that was on you. I don't feel like it didn't come through sooner because there was like crazy amount of work for you to do. I feel like it was just like a matter of time, really. Wow, we got the Lovers card and the, oh my God, we have the Emperor. There's no way, there's no way. Yeah, that's funny because we got the 2 of Wands in reverse. 2 of Wands is kind of that energy of being stuck between 2 options, but this came up in reverse. So Aphrodite is saying, but baby, there is no comparison between that person. Like, the only thing that makes them even pull on your heartstrings or makes you even feel away and question it is the fact that they have a history with you, because we have the Emperor and the Empress. Oh my God, these are 2 people that are equally yoked. And then the Lovers, just like Spirit just blessing your union. That is absolutely insane. the Emperor, the Empress, and then the Lovers. That's like, see, the thing about the Lovers is you can see like the same figure representing God as on the Judgment card. Like the Judgment card is like, okay, this is an opportunity to be set free, an opportunity to face yourself, face your fears, all of that. But it signals the higher power and divine intervention. And when the Lovers come together, it's because Spirit, universe, the divine, God willed it. You know, and I was getting that energy before this even came out. Like, I feel like this may be something outside of your control. I feel like this may be like, you know, as soon as Spirit could get you together is when everything will come together. And this is just confirmation of that. And like I said, two totally different sets of consciousness here. Like the King of Cups in reverse is already bad enough, if we're being honest. But the Sun in reverse is like someone who's refusing growth. They don't even have any hope that things will get better or any ambition to change. Two totally different sets of consciousness, two totally different frequencies. And then we have the Emperor and the Empress here. And that is you and your person. Very much so equally yoked, very much so on the same page, seeing each other eye to eye, have done the work. And, you know, it's tricky. Your love life is going to get a little tricky moving forward. Like Aphrodite is saying, things are about to heat up, hun. And like I said, this is the Knight of Pentacles. So this is going to be an offer that you're going to consider. Even if you choose like what's best for you, which Two of Wands in reverse, I really feel that you will, because this is just like, it's not that it's not hard. It's just like there's no question which offer is better, you know? That's kind of what this energy is like. Two of Wands in reverse is like, yeah, there's two different options, but there isn't two different options. You know what I mean? In the sense that that's not even an option to choose. You know what I mean? But like from a perspective standpoint, it's not that I don't have two offers here. It's like, but that's not an option because it's just like, come on. Wow, 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 group 4. Cheers to better days. We got the 9 of Swords in reverse at the bottom of the deck. So no more tears left to cry, no more sadness, anger, anxiety in this new relationship moving forward. This is an end all be all, something to be excited about. And it's going to be feeling very different than drama and twin flame. And if you haven't had very much space, or if you've spent a lot of the time outside of your twin flame relationship trying to heal from the relationship, you may not even be in the point in your journey, which I'm glad that this person is showing up as the Emperor, because they're going to need to be really strong. And, you know, that's the only kind of person that can really handle something like this, besides a King of Cups upright. King of Cups upright is really, really good with handling emotional stuff too. But, you know, if you've been focusing on healing, but you haven't actually focused yet on where you may be addicted to the drama, or where you may have been the starter of some of the drama, or not set your boundaries, whatever, like, you know, there's still going to be things you're going to have to work through with this person. But I feel like this is like someone who's actually equipped to do so. So I love that. Deep in your heart, you already know the answer. Do what feels right is what it says on that card. So you guys, I feel like your love life is about to get really, really good. I don't know. It's kind of like interesting. Like there's an interesting feeling. Like I see most of you kind of basking in, at least for a moment, basking in this person like wanting you, because this is what you always wanted, for your twin flame to just surrender to the connection. So when they're coming through with this offer, you're kind of like shocked and a little bit proud of them. Like, I didn't know you had it in you to get out of your own way and unstick yourself. Like, you know, to get out of that stuck King of Cups in reverse energy. That's crazy, you know? That's where they truly are. They don't feel that there's very much that they can do. They don't think very much of themselves, very much of the situation, very much of the world. Like they may be kind of like stuck in this like just low vibrational mindset. But when they're about to lose you, they really do pull out all the stops. They pull out the best of their best. So ultimately though, you know, what did come through, we have deep in your heart. You already know the answer. Do what feels right. I feel like you're still going to, like I said, like, sure, there's literally two options here, but one of them isn't an actual option, because it would just be so silly to choose that when you have someone who's a perfect match just right here. We have give thanks for the blessings of love soon to come your way. Know that you deserve to be and to have all your heart truly desires. Yeah, the universe is like, see, Aphrodite is like do not sabotage yourself. Like, you deserve this. A message for you. I'm thinking of you this very moment. Your love fills me with light. I love you. Surprisingly, I actually get that on your new person's energy. It's almost like they can feel you too. They can, what is that? I'm getting an image of two black holes swirling each other. I watch a lot of quantum physics stuff and space stuff, so sometimes that's how my messages come through. But it's like they kind of just swirl around each other until they eventually become one, essentially. And that's kind of the energy that I feel. I feel like you can kind of feel that your love life is about to level up. You can feel like there's something coming or changes happening within you and internally, and it's as above, so below, so within, so without. Like, you feel those changes come. When you do that work, that inner work, baby, listen, it may not be instant, it may be instant, but your outside world is going to reflect that. So all that healing you did, you're going to see a very healthy outside world reflected. But they can feel you too. And it's not surprising because they're the emperor. The emperor. Like, it's so good. It's so good. It's so good. I freaking love this energy. It's so freaking good. They're the emperor. They have done the work as well. They've been through this as well, you know? So it's just like, they can feel you too. And I love it. Trying to think. I don't think I've ever personally, not in a relationship, I've never experienced like a super spiritual relationship where I've had like a super spiritual connection with someone, but shoot, I want my piece of the pie too, because this seems lit. I freaking love your spread group 4. When you pass from this world, you take nothing with you but your soul and the memories that you've shared with those you love. So I just get like an energy from Aphrodite, and that's how she really is. Like, she really is more like free Venus energy. She's not like Jupiter expansion, mother energy. She's very much so in the moment, free Venus energy. I want to feel good. I want to feel good. So Venus is that girl you go to when you want to like level up your beauty, when you want to step up your body, when you want to go through a glow up. Ask your girl Aphrodite for some help. Or when you want some quick action, someone to hold you over. Aphrodite is really good at that. This time around, I don't feel like Aphrodite's necessarily been a part of your journey. But this message she's delivering today is like, things are about to heat up for you, honey. Like, I get a very excited energy from her where she's like so happy for you and excited for you. And this spread just feels really, really good. Aphrodite, what else do you have to say to group 4? What else do they need to know? What else do they need to see? What is going on? We got 4 that came out. We have Diana and Yemoya, the goddess of all that flows. I am the ocean of creative energy. I give birth to what exists within me. Exactly. You know how that literally just gave me chills, because I was just saying, as above, so below, so within, so without. I give birth to what exists within me. That healing and that love that you have is now being reflected in the outer world. And I'm just like so proud of you and so happy for you guys, because you really do deserve it. And then we have Diana, queen of the wilderness. The language of the natural world is a frequency of love. This is my mother tongue, is what that one says. So there's definitely an energy of you guys having some grit to you and you guys understanding love. And once you're paired up with this true pair, because let's not be confused. Queen of Cups, I love the Queen of Cups. Love the Queen of Cups, King of Cups, love the King of Pentacles. But the Emperor with the Empress, and I'll do you one better. The Emperor can be a little stuck in his ways. I didn't even go hold you. But the Empress is that girl. She is the girl that all the queens aspire to be, you know? So she is someone who can really hold her own, you know? She's like Rihanna or Beyonce. Like that girl, you know? So I just love this for you guys. Okay, so Pope Joan, the point of a possibility is the possibilities are limitless because my soul is limitless. So you got someone so good by being so good yourself. Give yourself a pat on the back. I love you guys. Perpetua, the saint of authenticity. I am my authentic self in all circumstances. So just as a reminder, I really get, primarily is the energy of that. As a reminder, lean into authenticity. If you're feeling like folding, like, man, I don't have any options that have come through. I don't even get out the house very much. How am I supposed to find how's my Prince Charming supposed to find me? Like, unless they deliver me my DoorDash, it's looking pretty unlikely. You know what I mean? Or if they're at the grocery store, when I'm at the grocery store, but usually when I go to the grocery store, I look busted. So like, how is that supposed to happen? What, I gotta beat my face just to go to the grocery store and get a few items? It's not happening. That's like my internal dialogue. But yeah, with you guys, this spirit is definitely saying like, this isn't the time to pull back and start to be like everyone else, you know? This is the time to tap into your truest authenticity. I haven't been able to speak all day. A lot of people end up attracting love offers to them that are not equally yoked to them or are not good to them because they're putting out energy that is not authentic. So what they attract to them is more inauthenticity. You know, remember that. That's so important for you. It keeps coming up, manifested in different ways for you guys, group 4. As above, so below, so within, so without. Okay. The more you work on your mind, the more, you know, you down here, you're going to experience grace. You're going to experience love. You're going to experience new beginnings, good things. But if you put out an energy that is just something that's just going to attract the masses, it's going to be very hard for you to attract your partner. Your partner, you want someone who's higher level. You need someone who's higher level, someone who's equally yoked to the Empress. Not everyone is equally yoked to the Empress, not even like the kings, you know? You could be a great person, but not good for the Empress, not strong enough for the Emperor. You got to be able to put the Emperor in their place, okay? When they get in their bag, you know? So this is the time to really tap into your inner strength and your authenticity so that you can make sure what you're attracting to you is the most authentic. New moon in Virgo, a time to give rather than take. And then the waxing crescent moon, have faith in your dreams, is what this one says. I feel like you guys are trying to manifest, but I don't feel like this is the time to manifest. I feel like this is the time to tie up any loose ends on healing, cleansing energy, cleansing your energy so that there's no blockages for this to come towards you. And then also allowing yourself to give and be free in this relationship. When you're in the space with your person, you're going to be able to give yourself fully. So that's what I have for you. I absolutely love your spread, group 4. That was your love message from Aphrodite. You always know my Etsy is always linked in the description if you want your own private tarot reading. But yeah, you guys, that is what I have for you today. That was your spread. I'll talk to you soon.